Growing up on an Iowa farm, Tom Lyon learned about agriculture and cooperatives from his parents, Earl and Helen. The importance of vision and innovation were also key lessons. Tom's father was among the first in Iowa to employ soil conservation practices and was a founding member of the Grundy County Rural Electric Cooperative. Involvement in the 4-H Club was a way of life for the Lyon family as well, with Tom and his 3 brothers showing cattle in various competitions. Tom used the competitions to practice public speaking and used his winnings to help pay for college. Tom enrolled at Iowa State University in 1958 and studied dairy science. He also competed in dairy cattle judging and was a top-ranking member of the team that won the Chicago International Contest. He was also president of the Dairy Science Club, president of Alpha Zeta, and a member of the Cardinal Key Activities Honorary. When Tom graduated in 1962, he began applying his judging skills at the county, state, and national levels. He couldn't quite give up competing, however, and a brown Swiss cow he purchased matured to become a national champion and 3-time All-American. While Tom was in college, he married Barbara Campbell, and the two began their family. Jeff was born in 1960, followed by Melissa in 1964, and Scott 4 years after that. Today, the couple is blessed with 4 grandchildren. Tom's cooperative career began in 1967 when he became the Director of Public Relations for Midwest Breeders, a small cattle breeding organization. He quickly advanced to Vice President of Marketing, and in 1976 was named General Manager. It was during this time that Tom honed his skill at building cooperative alliances in order to compete with large, powerful organizations in the artificial insemination industry. For example, he spearheaded a jointly owned marketing structure to take business to the West Coast and was the driving force in developing a multi-cooperative research fund in conjunction with the University of Wisconsin. In addition, Tom led a merger in the mid-1980s that resulted in a new cooperative, 21st Century Genetics, and served as its CEO. This new co-op was able to compete in a larger and more efficient arena, thanks largely to Tom's strategic vision and outstanding leadership. Throughout his career, Tom was a student. As a board member for a bank, he learned as the bank gained business efficiencies. During travel to Western Europe, he noticed how cooperatives were more inclusive of different businesses in one structure. His experience in the cattle industry taught him that easy mergers were a thing of the past. In 1991, Tom took these lessons and charted a new path in U.S. cooperative history. He began forming the first U.S. holding cooperative. First were many hours of legal consultation with Ralph Morris, a fellow Cooperative Hall of Fame member. Next came the hard work in creating Cooperative Resources International and the essential task of getting the delegates of 21st Century Genetics and the Wisconsin Dairy Herd Improvement Cooperative to move all assets to the new and untested structure. Without a doubt, this feat was accomplished largely because of the respect garnered by Tom Lyon. Tom's work was not done, however. As CRI's CEO, he led the organization from its beginning of $22 million in assets to more than $85 million. CRI now has 3 subsidiaries, with cattle breeding, dairy records, and livestock marketing, and holds a joint product development program with cooperatives in Italy, France, Denmark, Belgium, and the Netherlands. CRI had become a global cooperative leader. Tom's love of rural America led him to embark upon other cooperative endeavors as well. In 1993, he gathered seed money in his community to launch a cooperative daycare center. He saw this as an important development piece for rural areas in the nation, and today, Kids in the Country Cooperative is often used as a model for others. He also served as a member of the steering committee for the National Rural Cooperative Development Task Force, which helped create a national network of co-op development centers focused on rural economic development. In fact, It was Tom who created the organizational structure for the network, drafting it on a cocktail napkin in a hotel coffee shop. Tom also found time to serve in leadership roles on many boards, including the Wisconsin Federation of Cooperatives, the Cooperative Foundation, Cooperative Business International, the National Council of Farmer Cooperatives, and the National Cooperative Business Association. All benefited tremendously from Tom's involvement. Cooperative education benefited from Tom's devotion as well. Throughout his career, he directed thousands of dollars of unclaimed property into various education and development funds. He also helped establish the Ralph K. Morris Foundation, a scholarship program aimed at ensuring future generations of highly qualified cooperative practitioners. In his extensive work with the University of Wisconsin, Tom always included cooperatives as a key topic. Although Tom retired as CRI's CEO in 2002, he did not retire from the co-op world entirely. Cooperative Hall of Famer Rod Nielsenstoon, in his position as Wisconsin Secretary of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, asked Tom to provide his considerable talents to a number of projects. He is currently serving as co-chair of a Wisconsin Academy of Sciences, Arts, and Letters committee to study the future of Wisconsin agriculture and rural life. Tom Lyon is a cooperative pioneer and statesman. His vision, scholarship, and incredible leadership abilities introduced a new and successful cooperative business structure to the United States. He has demonstrated a lifetime commitment to adapting the cooperative idea to improve businesses, communities, and lives. For this, we honor him with induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.